Hey guys, this is Mike. Julie's not here right now. She's going to be here later. But before we go and see the movie, I'd like to tell you guys a little bit about how much I'm psyched for this movie. When I first saw the first trailers for it, I was not psyched at all. I heard some other stuff about how they were supposed to be aliens. At this point, from what I've seen from the newer trailers and stuff, I am totally on board with everything that's going on. I will have to say the lips still look a little weird, but they've kind of, the only person that really has like the human lips is kind of that's prominently shown is Michelangelo. But everything else looks pretty interesting. I can't wait to see it. I mean, Megan Fox as April O'Neil, that's really kind of a big thing that I would rather not have in the movie. But it seems they're focusing more on the turtles, which hopefully that comes through in the actual movie. So overall, pretty optimistic about this. And it's been quite a few years since the last Turtles movie was in theaters. They had the CG one in theaters, and I saw that one. That was a good one, but there was no Shredder. The third one had no Shredder in it. Was live action. And this one is kind of part live action and part CG. So I guess I'll take what I can get, because sadly they didn't do the Jim Henson route with the puppetry. But yeah, I'll give some impressions on, what I think when I get back with Julie, and I can't wait. Yeah. I guess we'll see if that changes or not when we get back. See you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, this is Mike and Julie, and we just got back from seeing the Turtles movie in the theaters, and what'd you think about it?
It was better than I thought. Kind of went in with a more open mind than originally when I saw the first trailer a few months ago when we did that review. The opening sequence was probably my favorite part. That the style was just really neat. And when they showed the turtles for the first time, I was still kind of scared, but then as it went by, I kind of was less shocked about it. And actually, Michelangelo has always been my favorite turtle, but in this movie, I think Donatello is my favorite. There wasn't much of a story, except you kind of go to this movie wanting to see the turtles, but there wasn't a whole lot of turtles. It was more about April and her. It was more of a story about April. There was less turtle action than I thought there would be, than I wanted to anyway. I like Will Arnett, but I don't really like him in this movie. And I thought his character was kind of pointless, but there wasn't a whole lot of character development overall for any of the characters, except for there was more so with April, but anyone else was just kind of whatever. That's all I feel like saying, I think.
Cool. I agree pretty much with everything. There was too much human stuff, just like the Transformers movies. Too much stuff with April. There were a lot of stuff that could have been deleted. Will Arnett's character, Vernon, he's like from the cartoon, obviously, but he was like totally different in the movie, and he was boring. And Megan Fox can't act because I didn't believe any of the crap she did in the movie.
But I will say this, they really toned down her sex appeal like a lot. I thought that was good, but I'm going to do something really funny. Her lips kept doing this the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, she kept, puckering her lips out, and it was really bothering me, but, yeah, she can't really, her acting wasn't very good, but I don't think she's really been in a lot of stuff that her acting was good.
I don't think she's like an actor. She's just like a chick they put in the movie.
Right.
Because Michael Bay.
But she wasn't, there was no, running in slow motion scene like she did in Transformers. She wasn't in, tank tops and short shorts. She was actually in, the yellow jacket and, a band t-shirt and leather pants.
It was weird, though, because it almost seemed like they were trying to, shove it down people's throat that she was attractive, because, I
thought she looked more normal in this than anything else that she's ever been in.
Well, the character said she was hot at least 20 times in the movie.
Oh, Michelangelo.
Michelangelo and Will Arnett's character.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, oh, she's hot. Whoa, look at she's hot. And I was just like, we get it.
It was entertaining. I definitely, like I said, I thought it was better than what I originally had going in planned. Like, oh, it's gonna not be very good.
Shredder was sweet.
It was okay. I'd give it like a 6. I didn't hate it, but I'm not really dying to see it again.
Yeah.
It was entertaining, hour and a half or hour 15 minutes, whatever, however long it was.
Yeah. It took way too long though to like reveal the turtles.
I know, like there was like the whole like beginning part, and it was like, okay, when
they
are
had
the
like
turtles
800 like things with April before they even like showed the turtles, and it was just like, I don't know. But if you like Shredder, you'll be pleased because, you know,
kind of reminded me of
really
like a Transformer with Edward Scissorhands, like mixed together, just for the Scissorhand aspect.
Right, but he wasn't like cutting up bushes.
Right.
It was good as far as the Shredder, the Turtles, and Splinter goes. If I were to like want to, if I want to see a sequel, I'd want to see them kind of like focus more on like the Turtles and Shredder and Splinter, and add in some more people like Bebop and Rocksteady and Krang, and get rid of like do something with Vernon, have him just be like the wimpy character, and bring in Casey Jones.
There's kind of some parts that were making me a little sick. There was like a handy cam.
At the beginning,
especially in the beginning, I was like, ugh.
There was like,
it was just too
I'm not
much.
gonna say what it was, but in the beginning, it was like handy cam, and I thought it was maybe like Vernon filming for like the first person, like this is Channel 6 News, but it was like
that's just how it was.
Nobody decided to tell them they were filming very crappily.
There was a couple scenes like that, but that was like the one that stuck in my head the most. It was just
there was a couple lens flares for like no reason too. I was like, eh. But overall, like, yeah, I'd say it was entertaining. I'd give it, I don't know. It's hard for me to judge that because I like Turtles so much. It's hard for me to say a bad thing about it, but at the same time, it was not up to snuff as far as, like I mean, it's definitely not on par with anything I've seen recently.
It doesn't compare to the old Ninja Turtles with all, like, the practical effects, and this is all, like, so much of it was CG.
I'd say it's definitely better than the third movie, but that's kind of like
not saying much.
Yeah, but that one had practical effects in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. Yeah. But I don't know, if you're a Turtles fan, you'll probably at least get an entertainment aspect out of it because, Splinter's in it and he does cool stuff, and then
if you want to
Turtles are in it.
If you want to see an awesome movie this summer, go see Guardians of the Galaxy. That was awesome. Yeah. And this was just. It was just an okay movie.
It hurts me to say that because Guardians of the Galaxy is kind of like a nobody movie, but they actually make these characters you have no clue who they are like good. But Turtles, it's like they could have done so much with it, but it was like whatever.
Yeah.
Could stand here all night and talk about this crap, but rather hang myself.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's what we think of it. Yeah, I'll give it would you give it a 6?
Yeah, like a 6.
I'll give it like a 7 because I like the Turtles. If I didn't like the Turtles at all, I'd probably give it like a 4. I don't know. It was good. There was just so much stuff that could have been cut out of that movie. And
yeah, there was just so much room for improvement, and I know that, it's...
Almost all of it.
I wish it was more story...
Oriented.
Like, the story was just good. This one was just, like, some turtle action and then, like, a lot of April stuff.
There wasn't enough, and the action just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough of actual, like meaningful fights. I was like...
Mm-hmm.
But and then the April stuff was like...
The Shredder fight was kind of anticlimactic. It was like...
Yeah.
That was okay.
Yeah.
It could have been better, but maybe they'll make things better in this sequel.
It went from to they beat him, or they didn't.
Yeah.
It's just like whatever. Yeah, I'm sure that even though there weren't a lot of people in the theater, I'm sure that movie's gonna make a ton of money.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll probably be number 1.
I'm sure they'll do a sequel. The sequel could actually be really good, but as long as Megan Fox is April O'Neil, it probably won't be that great.
Or at least, like, she can still be April O'Neil, but maybe not be in it as much.
Yeah. It stinks, though, because it's like April O'Neil's like a central character to that thing. It's kind of like... It was like, why would you cast that? It'd be like if they just cast someone really crappy in, like, Guardians of the Galaxy to play, like, a central character. Like, if they cast, like, I don't know, someone that wasn't very charismatic as like Star-Lord or something. You know what I mean?
Cast Megan Fox as Groot,
She's like,
but she still like puckers out her lips like. Ugh,
Rocket's like, oh
there's
my
something
gosh,
on
she's
my
so
lips."
hot. Everybody, it's a hot girl in here. I'm just like, whatever.
Gamora could kick her butt.
Yeah. Swallow her, kill her at the end.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so it's already gone long enough. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, all that good stuff. And, you know, even though we kind of had it down on the dump, you know, it was okay. Still go see it if you're a Turtles fan. I'd say just
Bring
see
your
what you
kids. It
think.
seems like kids
Yeah.
would really, really like it.
Yeah.
I feel like there wasn't a lot of laughter in the theater. I laughed a few times, but I feel like there would be a lot of laughs for like kids.
I just like, not to bring, you know, make this any longer than it is, but I guess I'm going to by saying this, but I felt kind of bad for the kids because there were parts in the movie that I would like should have been entertaining that were kind of boring because it was like too much talking by April, or like they were explaining a plan, or it was like the kids just wanted to see turtles, and that's what I wanted to see, and it just didn't seem like there was enough of like the turtles goofing around and doing like fun stuff. Like they were doing that, but it didn't seem like it was enough to really justify.
Yeah, I didn't get the lady in it, like the lady bad guy. I just didn't really understand her character. I don't
They didn't explain who it was. I
Yeah.
knew exactly who it was,
I was just
but
like,
they didn't ever say who it was, and
It's just some like random lady with the foot soldier.
they
Just
barely
like,
explained
who are
who
you?
Shredder was.
I don't even know what was her name.
It was Karai.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she's
Yeah.
supposed to be
never even
Splinter's
said it in the
like
movie.
daughter or
Yeah,
like
right,
whatever,
right.
but
I thought
they don't
that,
say
but
that,
I wasn't sure.
and they don't really even say much more about like Shredder shows up, but it's kind of just like a, oh yeah, by the way, here he is.
Yeah, I was like, oh, was that Shredder's daughter? But I was like, well, they didn't say her name, and she's kind of like random. I was like, is she?
I could have done without that other guy, like the sax or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Well, not spoilers.
But yeah, go see it if you want to see the turtles.
You should go up to the
Yeah.
camera and do Megan Fox's face.
How is she doing it? It's like, well, she had like she's like
She had like giant
she's
lips,
like-
yeah.
and she's like, Will Arnett's like, go out with me, and she's just like, I can't because I have no emotions. I'm a robot.
Yeah.
So that's what we think about it, but don't take our word for it.
Dun-dun-dun.
Yep. Thanks for watching, guys.
Turtles, this is the Shredder, and this time I've got all the pizza and April. What are you gonna do about it this time? Bebop, Rocksteady, Krang, we've done it! Foot soldiers, let's take over the world!
Pizza power.
Krang, turn off the thing, please. Please?
Please turn off the thing. Whatever. Do it myself. This is why we never defeat the turtles, you idiot.